Hello my dear students, today we are going to learn class 6 social science. We will take up history, okay, history chapter number 6, okay, new questions and idea. Okay, let us start. Angana school trip, okay, this was the first time Angana was going on a school trips, okay. They boarded the train from Pune, that is in Maharashtra, late at night to go all the way to Varanasi in Uttar Pradesh. Okay, that means Angana, uh, she was going for school trip. Okay, from his natively he belongs to Pune, that is in Maharashtra. So she started his train, her train at night. Okay, at late night. So she has to go to Varanasi, that is in Uttar Pradesh. Okay, her mother came who came to see her off at the station. That means her mother also came to off. Okay, uh, of her. So her mother told to teacher, say, do tell the children about the Buddhas. Okay, that means, okay, uh, Angana mother telling to teacher that so let us okay, please visit to that one, okay, Sarnath, okay, and tell them about that Buddha. Okay, that is about history. So okay, let us, that means who is Buddha, okay, and where is Sarnath. So we are going to learn in these chapters. Okay, let us start. The story of the Buddha. Okay, Siddhartha, also known as what, Gautama, the founder of Buddhism. That means Siddhartha is also known as what, Gautama. He is the founder of what, Buddhism. Okay, was born about 2500 years ago. That means he was born about 2500 years ago. Okay, this was a time of rapid changes in the life of the people. That means during these times, okay, during this time there is a rapid change in the life of the people. Okay, as you saw in chapter number 5, some king in the Mahajanapadas were growing more powerful. That means we have learned in chapter number 5 about the Mahajanapadas. Okay, that means they are going more powerful. Okay, so that's why the new cities were developing and the life was changing in the village as well. Okay, that means so Mahajanapada was what becoming very powerful. So that's why the new city had been developing and the life of the people, okay, of village also what changing. So we will see in chapter number 9 that one. Okay, so many thinkers were trying to understand these changes in the society. That means, okay, many thinker, what they are trying to what, understand, okay, how this society have been changing. Okay, that means they want to know that one. Okay, they also wanted to try to find out the true meaning of life. Okay, that means the life of the people is what goes on changing. So that thinkers, okay, many thinkers, they want to know that what is the true meaning of the life. Okay, so Buddha belongs to a small Gana known as what, Sakya Gana, and was a Kshatriya. That means Buddha is what belongs to a small Gana. Okay, small Gana known as Sakya Gana. Okay, Gana means organization. We have learned that one. So Sakya Gana is also known and was known as Kshatriya. Okay, so when he was a young man, he left the comfort of his home in search of knowledge. So when he was very young, what happened? He left his what, home. Okay, so he was searching for what, knowledge. Okay, he wandered for several years, meeting, holding, and discussion with other thinkers. So he want to know. Okay, he want to know the knowledge. Okay, so that's why he was searching knowledge. So he was going from one place to another. Okay, in searching of what, that one, and he was discussing. Okay, and he was taking advice from many others thinkers. Okay, he finally decided to find his own path to realization and meditate for day or on and under the people trees at Bodh Gaya in Bihar. That means Bodh Gaya in Bihar. Okay, look here. So he have discussed with many thinkers, so he decided, okay, so finally he decided his own path. Okay, that means he has choose his own way. Okay, so that's why he went to what, for meditation for a day. Okay, for day long. So what happened, he was sitting under the people trees. Okay, at where he started his meditation at, under the people trees. Okay, the place where it is located in Bihar, where at Bodh Gaya. Okay, so there he got an enlightenment. Okay, enlightenment. Okay, enlightenment. So after getting meditation, he got enlightenment. So after that, he was known as Buddha. Okay, after that, after meditation, he was known as what, Buddha. That means he was meditated for so many days. Okay, so Buddha means what, wise one. Okay, or the wise one. So he then went to Sarnath near Varanasi, where he taught for the first time. That means after meditate, he went to the Varanasi and started taught about their um, uh, things. Okay, about their teachings. For the first time, he spent the rest of his life traveling on foot, going from place to place, teaching people till he passed away at Kusinara. Okay, that means after that he never stopped. He went from place to place and from village to village. Okay, and wherever he find village or something, he was teaching about his what, enlightenment, and he was passed away at what, Kusinara. Till his last breath, he was what, spreading his idea. Okay, so Buddha taught that the life is full of what, sufferings and unhappiness. Buddha taught that life is what, full of suffering and unhappiness. Okay, this is caused when we have carving and the desire. This is caused when we have what, carving and desire. That means suppose if you want something, if you go, that means you want more again. That means human being not satisfied with what they got. That means they want more. Okay, they want more. So the Buddha described this is a thirst of this is a thirst. Okay, so Buddha told that is about thirst. Okay, that or you can say tanha. Okay, he thought that this constant carving could be removed by following moderation in everything. Okay, so what happened, Buddha is telling that, so if you want more, if you get something, then means you want more. So how to tackle that problems? Okay, that means you have to do something. Okay, like we have okay, let us see. We also taught that people to be kind and to be respect the life with of other, including animals. Okay, he believed that the result uh, of our action called karma. That means he taught the people. Okay, he teach the people that that means you should love one another, you should love every person. Okay, even including animal also. You should never hurt the human being. Okay, if including animal also. Okay, he believe in the result of action. That means what you have done good, then in future the result will be good. If you have done something wrong, then in future that karma will get. Okay, the action will get. So the Buddha taught, that means Buddha is what, teachings. Okay, his idea in ordinary language. Okay, that is what, Prakrit language. Okay, Prakrit language, so that everybody can understand. Okay, even he also encouraged, okay, people to think for themselves rather than to simply expect what he said. Okay, so he was telling, okay, the people, so what I have, okay, what I have teach. Okay, you have to think very carefully, and you have to what, think very carefully. What I'm speaking is that is right or wrong. You have to be what you have to be, you have to think very carefully, and you have to take only the good things what I have teach. Okay, next is what, Upanishad. Okay, Upanishad. around the time that the Buddha was preaching, and perhaps a little earlier, okay, other thinkers also tried to find out the difficult questions, okay. Some of them wanted to know the life after death, okay. That means during the time of Buddha, okay, Buddha is preaching his idea, okay. So perhaps a little earlier, okay. So Buddha idea is what somewhat very earlier. So what about the other thinkers, okay. So other thinker also, they want to find their the question of answer, okay. Like some question like what, life after death, okay. After death, what will be happen to the people, okay. Is there any life after death, like that, okay. So they are doing, okay. Other wanted to know why sacrifice should be performed. So and some thinker, they want to know why they are performing sacrifice. Is sacrifice is what, good or bad, okay. So many of these thinkers felt that there was something permanent in the universe that will last even after the death. So some thinker, they thought that that means there is a permanent, okay, permanent solution or permanent in the universe. That means after death, okay. After death there is an one life, okay, that is going to be permanent, okay. They describe this as an atman, okay, or the individual soul. So they describe that that is soul, okay, individual soul or atman, okay, and the Brahman or the universal soul also, okay. They believe that the ultimately both the atman and the Brahman were one, okay. So they have believed that atman, okay, that is what, individual soul, and the Brahmans were what, one. So many of the idea was recorded in the Upanishad. That means the many thinker idea, they were recorded where, in the Upanishad, okay. These were part of the later Vedic text, okay. So Upanishad literally means what, approaching, okay. That means Upanishad literally meaning what, approaching and sitting nearer, okay. And text contain conversation between teachers and students. Often idea were present through what, simple dialogue during that times, okay. They were what, approaching. That means how they approach, or okay, or sitting nearer, okay. That means they were conversation between two person. That is what, teachers and the students, okay. Their dialogue have been recorded, okay. Most Upanishad thinker were men. That means during that times Upanishad thinker, they are the what, especially they are what, men, okay, especially Brahmin and the Raja. That means during that times, okay, the Upanishad thinkers were men, okay. That who are that means that men also belongs to Brahmins and the Raja, okay. Occasionally there is mention of women thinker also, such as Gargi, who was famous for her learning and participate in debate held in the royal court. That means even some women thinker are also included, like Gargi, okay. He was a famous thinker, so even he also participate in debate even in a royal court, okay. So poor people, okay, poor people, they are not allowed to take part in discussion, okay. One famous exception was the Satya Kama Jabla, who was named after his mother, the slave woman Jabli, okay. That means one famous was also what, Satya Kama Jabla, okay. This was given after his name, that his mother is a what, slave, okay. He was a deep desire to learn about the reality, was accepted as a student by a Brahmin teacher named Gautama, okay. So one Brahmin, okay, what happened, so one Brahmin teachers, that is what, Gautama. So what happened, he also accepted some what poor people also, okay, and became one of the best known thinker of the times, okay. That means after that, that he became a one what, best thinker, okay. Many of the idea of Upanishad were later uh, developed by a famous thinker, Shankaracharya, okay, about whom you will read in uh, class 7. That means we will read, okay, that means how Upanishad were developed, okay, how this idea were what developed, okay. so in class 7. Okay, next is what? Jainisms. Okay, the last and the 24th Tirthankara of the what? Jainas. Okay, Vardama Mahavira also spread his message around these times. Okay, that means 2500 years ago during Buddhist times. Okay, even Jainism also they have started. Okay, Jainism's idea also started. He was a Kshatriya prince. Okay, that means he was a Kshatriya prince. Okay, of the Licha Vais. Okay, a group of part of the Vaiji Sangha. That means these Jainisms, okay, they belongs to which group? Vaishya Sangha. Okay, so about which, okay, we have read in class what we have read in chapter number 5. Okay, at the age of 30, okay, that means at the age of 30 he left, okay, his home and he went to the forest. Okay, that means where he spent around 12 years. Okay, so he have lived for 12 years in forest. Okay, to find the peace, okay, and enlightenment. Okay, he taught a simple doctrine: men and women who wish to know the truth must leave the home. That means his idea, okay, that means his idea is very simple. Okay, that is what, if you want to know, okay, if you want to know the truth of life, that means you have to leave your home and you have to spend in what? Forest by doing meditation or something. Okay, they must follow very strictly the rule of ahimsa. That means they have to follow. Okay, this Jainism thinker they spread about what? There should be what? Strictly follow ahimsa. That means not to kill anybody, or not to hurt, or not to kill anybody. Okay, so all being, said Mahavira. That means Mahavira said what? All being. That means all being who are included. Okay, long to live to all the life their ordinary people could understand the teaching. That means, okay, the teaching of Mahavira is what they are understood by simple people, even his follower. Okay, they use what? Prakrit. That means simple language. Okay, so that Prakrit, so different part of the country named after the religion which they use for saying. Yes, even Prakrit language. Okay, Prakrit language during that time Magadha. Okay, Magadha is also speaking. Okay, in Magadha also they used to speak what? That Prakrit, so everybody could understand. Okay, so after that what happened? Mahavira, they never look back. So so the follower of Mahavira who were known as what? Jainas. Okay, that means the follower of Mahavira, they are known as what? Jainas. Okay, and they had a very simple life. Okay, begging food. That means they have that very simple life. They used to beg food. Okay, and they have absolutely an honest. Okay, and they were not stealing. Okay, and they are celebrity. Okay, and men had to give up everything, included clothes. Okay, that means that they have to sacrifice for the people. Okay, even their clothes also. Okay, even including their clothes also. Okay, that was his idea. So it was very difficult for men and women to follow the strict rules. Okay, nevertheless, thousands left their home to learn the teach of the new. That means for common people, okay, both men and women, they are very difficult to follow the idea of Mahabira. Okay, so what happened? Even okay, there were many followers of Mahabira, more than thousands and thousands. Okay, many remains behind and supporting those who became monk and nun. Okay, providing them with food. That means those who follow him, okay, they become monk and nuns. Okay, so Jainism was supported mainly by the traders. Okay, that means Jainism is supported by whom? Mainly by the traders. Okay, for the farmer, they have find very difficult. Why? Because their work is what? Agriculture. Na, that means during agriculture time they have to kill even what? Insect also. But in Jainism they are not allowed to kill even insect also. Okay, so that's why the common peoples, okay, they found very difficult, okay, strictly rule to follow the about the Mahavira. That is their advantage. Okay, so over hundred of years Jainism spread different part of North India. That means during that times what happened? Jainism spread in even North India. Okay, even Gujarat, Tamil Nadu and Karnataka. Okay, his teaching, the teaching of Mahavira and his followers were transmitted orally for several centuries. Okay, that means they were teaching orally. Okay, they were written down in the form in which they is presently available. Okay, at the place called Vallabhi. Okay, in Gujarat, about 1000. That means after that they have started. Okay, written record. Okay, that means written record is available in the Vallabhi. Okay, they were located in Gujarat. Okay, and next is what? Sangha. Okay, next is Sangha. Okay, both the Mahavira and Buddha felt that only those who left their home could gain the true knowledge. They arranged for them to stay together in the Sangha and association of those who left their home. That means both Mahavira and Buddhism, okay, their idea were somewhat similar. So those people who follow them, okay, they have to leave their homes. Okay, so after they that means they were arranged. Okay, that Buddha and Jainism were arranged. Okay, for those people who left their homes. Okay, and they have started what? Sangha, or the associations. Okay, so where they can live. Okay, very freely. So the rule made for Buddhism Sangha were written down on a book called the Vinaya Pitaka. Okay, that means about the Buddhism Sangha, everything is what written in one book called Vinaya Pitaka. Okay, from which, okay, from this we know that there were separate branches of for men and women. So from that book, okay, we are able to know that there is a separate branches for men and women. Okay, all men could join the Sangha. That means all men can join the Sangha. However, children had to take that means for children they have to take permission from children, from their parents, and from slave they have to take from their master, from worker. Okay, those who work for the king, they have to take permission from their king or something like that. Okay, so the women, that means women have to follow. Okay, their husband, that means the women have to take their permission from their husband. Okay, that means they have to take permission from their leaders. Okay, so men and women who join the Sangha lead simple life. That means the men and women who join the Sangha, they have to live what? Simple life. Okay, they that means they have to spend their life through what? Meditations, and they have to went to cities. Okay, from cities to city, village to village, they have to beg their food. Okay, during fixed hour. Okay, that is why they were known as also bhikkhus. Okay, or you can say that in simple word, the beggars. Okay, so that's why they are known as what? Beggars. Okay, that is bhikkhus and the bhikkhunis. Okay, they taught others. Okay, and help one another. Okay, they taught the other people to help each other. Okay, they also held meeting to settle any quarrel that took place within the Sangha. That means if there is any what quarrel in the Sangha, they have settled down. Okay, by meetings. Okay, by doing meetings. Okay, those who joined the Sangha included Brahman, Kshatriya, merchant, labor, barber, Christians, and slave. Okay, many of them wrote down, okay, the teaching of Buddha. Some of them composed beautiful poems and describing their life in the Sangha. Okay, that means, okay, in Sangha, what happened? There were so many people like Brahmin, Kshatriya, merchant, laborers. Okay, that means there are so many included. They have, okay, they have wrote down about the teaching of the Buddhas. Okay, and they were written down in the form of poems. Okay, and they were written down their lifestyle of the Sangha. Okay, and next topic is what? Monasteries. Okay, to begin with, both Jainas and Buddhist monks, okay, from place to place throughout the years, okay, teaching people. The only time they stay in one place was during was the rainy season, when it was difficult to travel. Then their supporters, okay, build temporary shelter for them in garden. Okay, or they live in a natural cave in hilly area. That means Buddha and Jainism, they have to travel from one place to place. Okay, so when there is a rainy season or something like that, during that times only they have to stop in one place. Okay, so they are settled in the cave. Okay, cave or the natural cave, or they took shelter from the people. Okay, so at that time, when many supporter of the monk nuns and they themselves feel that more permanence, that means many followers of the monk, okay, they started making permanent shelter. Okay, and that were and so the monastery were built, so that's why they were built monasteries. Okay, these were known as what, viharas. Okay, the earliest, okay, the earliest viharas were made of wood. Okay, that means in the beginning, that means the permanent shelter were made of what, wood. Okay, and then brick. Okay, that means after that they started instead of making building through wood, they have started with what, brick. Okay, they started using bricks. Okay, some were even in a cave, they were dug out in the hills. Okay, especially in the western India. That means in some place they are making cave. Okay, and they were dug out. Okay, in the hills. Okay, that means that is we have find in the western India. Okay, so very often the land on which the vihara was built was donated. That means that land, okay, that land where vihara was built, they were donated by the brick merchant or the land owners or the king. Okay, the local people came. That means during that times, what happened? Local people came with gift of food, clothing, and medicine for the monk and nuns. Okay, that means those who came with the Buddhas, okay, and many followers, for them the local people provide what, food, medicine, clothes, everything were provided. Okay, so in return they taught the peoples about their century. Buddhism spread to many part of the subcontinent. Okay, beyond, you will learn in chapter number 9. Okay, that means we will learn more about Buddhism in chapter number 9. So the local people brought foods, okay, and foods, okay, clothes, okay, medicine for the nun. In return of that, Buddhas, okay, they are teachings, okay, their idea to the common people. Okay, that is about these chapters. Okay, thank you, have a nice day.